which tool should I use? Or what is this better than this one? Or is this something that I should look into? And what I then tend to do is I look into AI and I see where the value lies, or at least how they present themselves, and then I dig deeper. So it's really for me an accelerator.
Let's go! Let's go!
Welcome to the podcast behind MarTech That Matters. We're having some more in-depth conversations with the speakers that have been on the stage. My name is Hans Vanherp. I'm Strategy Director and Partner at IO, and I'll be your host for this session. IO! Karolien, welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a very inspiring day.
Yeah, I believe so. For the people who don't know you, because I know you as a very smart lady, very modest. Maybe elaborate a bit on what you do at IO.
Yeah, sure. Within IO, I'm the lead of everything marketing and data technology. And I always try to find a bit the blend between the technology itself, but also the people and how we actually can enable that within an organization. So a bit of processes around it and making sure that it brings value instead of just implementing a technology.
Yeah. And I like the fact that you talk about people, because it's not just about tech. It's not just about operation, it's also bringing the people on board, right?
Exactly. The maturity of the people, how they handle technology, but also that they see value within the technology that you bring on board will make a huge difference in bringing that customer relevancy that in the end is the aim.
Yeah. I know you're having a lot of conversations as we speak with a lot of companies talking about content, talking about strategy. What are some of the buzzwords that you hear a lot?
AI, obviously. AI is in every conversation, it's about, but AI can solve the content need because you can create more content, and that's true. But I also see a lot of customers struggling with how can we organize ourselves around it. And really the question is, how can we blend all of our different departments towards the same goal? So it's about AI on the one hand side, but also people are realizing that they cannot do it without their people.
Yeah, and so they do see the value, the potential value of AI in organizing their content. Looking at a lot of those companies, do they need more tools or less tools?
For sure, less tools, because when I see the amount of technology that people are now working with, it's enormous. Plus, also, they only use about 10% of the capabilities that they have in-house.
Rolls-Royce they have.
Yeah, they have huge tools, and then they have an enormous overlap as well, but in between the tools that they have. So it's really about finding which tool can actually bring value to our end customers, but also seeing where that overlap should be. Should we really make sure that every tool stands on its own, or should we make sure that we blend everything together into telling our story?
And when you have those conversations, you start looking at the legacy, like what do they have in place? What are they using? Are they using it? Is that where you start?
It's sometimes where we start. So I always try to look from three angles. So we have the technology and the data on one hand side. And if that's the going in perspective, then indeed we'll look at the tools, we'll look at the legacy. Sometimes we also start from the brand strategy, because that's where it all should evolve around, right? And then it's more about how can we bring this customer journey to life? How can we make sure that our brand value stands out compared to all the competitors? And sometimes it's also about the people and about the processes into like, hey, we're struggling with maintaining everything, and we're struggling with making sure that our people feel enabled with our technology. Yeah. And each time it's a different angle to start with.
I can imagine. And Geert was also talking about having the vision. Do you think a lot of companies are still crafting that vision towards they want to go? And do we try to help them with that? Or do you try to help them with that?
Yeah, for sure. And a vision is also never done, right? It's something that should keep on crafting. Yeah. And it's also something that should live and should evolve every single week, every single month. But you should have somehow a North Star, somehow an end goal in mind that can deviate here and there. But the overall vision should be crafted every day. And should also be realistic with what you have today, but also where you want to be tomorrow with the people you have.
Yeah. Okay. Vision, automation, right? It seems like there might be a big gap. So you're trying to work your way through this. In what way can automation really help brands become more personal? Do you really believe that with AI, this is a potential that actually is now coming across?
I really do believe that, because automation and AI in itself can help you spot opportunities. It can help you spot, like, this is now the right time to act immediately. And if you as a person can never react as fast as automation can actually do. Sometimes it's about speed. Sometimes it's about being at the right time with the right message. And that's where AI can help you. But what I don't believe AI should replace humans for is bringing or crafting that unique message, crafting the value that you as a brand want to stand out for. That's something that should lie with the brands. But when you should deliver that to whom is something for sure AI can help with.
Yeah. You see a lot of companies, they are now trying to experiment with AI, all on their different domains, their different silos. But where do you believe that technology can make the biggest difference? Is it in planning, in creation, delivery?
That's a very difficult question. I think it has its value in each different stage, but where I do see the biggest potential is in organizing it, actually. Creation is obvious. Everyone knows AI can create content. Sure. Everyone is looking at how can we do that? Fine. But where I think the biggest untapped value is right now is in organizing all of that content, organizing all of your data, organizing your metadata structure, bringing it all together into one harmony. That's where I see an enormous, untapped value of AI.
Talking about those silos, about organizing, about tech teams, processes, would you say that IO is already living that mindset?
Yes and no. I think what IO is really living that mindset is that we are blending technology and marketing. We're very actively doing that. We're blending the teams. We're making sure that in every marketing project that we're doing, we are talking to the people from tech to make sure that we really blend what we're doing. On the other hand side, I think there is still so much to do on that front. I think we will never be done with that. And we do need to grow together a bit more into understanding each other, because we also have very technical people that are sometimes a bit lost in translation within marketing and the other way around. But we're very actively working on that. And already at the right clients, at the right moments, we are there together. So I think we're doing a great job there.
And bridging the gap, data, brand.
Exactly.
Bring it all together. On a personal level, do you have a small content hack that helps you through the day?
I use a lot of AI tools a lot of the times, because very often I get a question like, which tool should I use? Or what is this better than this one? Or is this something that I should look into? And what I then tend to do is I look into AI and I see where the value lies, or at least how they present themselves. And then I dig deeper. So it's really for me an accelerator. Not something that I just ask AI and deliver to an end customer, obviously not. But I'm trying to speed up a little bit the research that I'm doing to making sure that, we have everything that there is instead of just what's in our own minds, of course.
Yeah, creating efficiency to have more value.
Exactly.
Perfect. Final, could you complete the sentence, great content starts with?
People. Always people.
Thank you very much, Karolien.
Yeah.